Welcome back to episode 13 of the Out of the Park Baseball 24 franchise mode Milwaukee Brewers. We're playing 3 series today, and then stay tuned till the end of the episode because we got a really interesting trade request that I want your help with. Now let's go. Right after the All-Star break, we went and did our draft, so we're going to have those signings come in. We got stuff offered to our draftees. So we got nine games today with an off day, so it'll be a decent length episode, but shouldn't be too long. So coming out of the All-Star break, we are 2.5 games back of the division, 7 games over 500. Our owner goal is this year to reach the playoffs and then build our farm, but that's not till 2025. Prove fan interest, but not till 2025. But I'm doing it. It's at 77, and then long term, so by 2027 to win to reach the World Series. So, but right now, so far, we're just focusing on the playoffs and trying to be the best playoff and trying to make the playoffs this year. So let's finish the day. No game. I'm recording this on Tuesday, so the Brewers finally lost a series, finally lost 2 games in a row in real life, so a little downturn, but hopefully they'll turn it around tonight. If not, hopefully I hope they're playing the Tigers. These should be the games that you're winning. Okay, we got some mail. It's the Red Series, so the Reds are under 500. It's Peralta, Burns, Ashby, Green, Lorado, Ashcraft. That's the other thing. I moved the rotation around a little bit. I can go look at that, do a refresher before this episode. Couple guys reacting to the signing bonus. Okay. So Elijah Burns will join. Liam Peterson will join, and Jack Hurley will join. Well, I have to click on them, and then it's going to take a little bit to load. Oh, okay. So he's 23 and then 45 potential. So he should be. That's an interesting. He's already 21, right? So interesting for this year. Maybe he won't be a player. Who knows? Liam Peterson is 18, 20 overall, 50 potential. So a little bit better chance of being good. He's an 18-year-old starter, so you never know. And Elijah Burns, 45 overall, 22-year-old first baseman. So they're saying they're in the DFA screen. So let's go check that out quick. Let's go back to the home screen and then come here. So I did some checking into things and got all of my guys that I drafted that could have been two-way players set as two-way players. So, okay, so they just get assigned to rookie teams. That's good. So all the guys that I picked to be a two-way player, I set their settings to be a two-way player. So hopefully they start getting reps at both pitching and hitting, and maybe they improve one or the other. And if one takes off more than the other, well, then I will just make him full-time that position. If not, I'll make him full-time the other position. Or if they're just going to sit and struggle, at some point they'll just get cut. So first game 1, Hunter Green. Oh, I was going to go through here's our rotation while the game's loading. I went Peralta, Burns, Ashby, Woodruff, Hauser, Lauer. So I wanted to go ready, lefty, lefty, going to a 6-man rotation with Ashby in there, with him coming back from injury. So now I have 6 starters that I can go, and then if one of them starts to struggle, I can always drop them and make it a 5-man rotation. But I wanted not to have Peralta and Burns and Woodruff throw as much, and then hopefully they can always get back up to 100% so they're ready for the next outing. Game 1 of the series from Cincinnati, we won 7-5. Freddie Peralta threw 5 1/3, gave up 4 runs, 3 earned, with a walk and 4 strikeouts and 5 hits. Only 1 home run. Milner came on to finish the 6th. Gave up 2 runs, 2 out of the 3 runners that he inherited. Cam Robinson came in, threw 2 innings, gave up 3 hits and a run, but 2 strikeouts. And then Devin Williams got the save in the 9th. Hunter Green didn't struggle as much this time as he did the series right before the All-Star break, but he didn't get the loss. Hitting wise, Mitchell had a double, his 21st of the year. Luis Rios had his 17th home run of the year. Willie Adames his 29th home run of the year. So in the middle of July, he's got almost 30 home runs. So Willie Adames is hitting the baseball hard when he hits it, but his batting average is .219. So not great batting average, but he's got 29 home runs. Garrett Mitchell had 2 bases with his double, Adames with his 4 for his home run, Tellez with a single, Urias Rios with a single along with his home run, Yelich with 2 singles, and Brian Anderson with 2 singles. RBIs, Adames was a 2-run home run. Rowdy had 2 RBIs, Luis Rios had an RBI, Victor Caratini had an RBI. So that's good. Willie Adames had his 4th error, but we also had a 6-4-3 double play. It's always good to start after the All-Star break with a win. And the Cardinals lost, so we're only a game and a half back of the division now. So that's ideal. Hopefully they continue to lose games during this stretch. We lost game 2, and the Cardinals won, so it's back to 2.5 games. We lost 5-0. Corbin Burns got the loss. Corbin Burns 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, and 6 strikeouts. Cam Robinson came in through an inning, gave up a run, 2 hits and a run, with 2 strikeouts. And then Matt Bush came in through the 8th, gave up 2 runs. So not a good day for us. And hitting wise, we only got 4 hits. Trang with a double, his 17th, and Contreras with his 4th double. Otherwise, Taylor had a hit, and Luis Rios had a single. So not a good day. Can't win them all. But you were hoping with Burns on the mound, you had a good chance of winning that game. Now we go to, I think it's the first start for Aaron Ashby this year. First start for Aaron Ashby in the big leagues when he got back from his injury in the middle of July. And we won, and he got a win. It doesn't look like a stellar start. It looks like he gave up some runs, but that's okay. We won 12-3. So Aaron Ashby, 5 1/3, 6 hits, 2 runs, 4 strikeouts. Not bad for your first start in the majors of the year. Pampas finished the 6th and pitched the 7th, gave up a run. And then Scott came in and finished out the 8th and 9th. So that's good. Ashcraft just got pounded, gave up 8 runs on 7 hits. So he had 5 walks, couldn't find the zone. Had to be very tough. Mitchell had 2 walks, Winker had 2 walks, Adames had a walk, Yelich had a walk, Trang had a walk. So our top 5 guys in the batting order all had walks, with 2 of them having multiple walks. Hitting wise, Yelich had his 13th double of the year with 2 on and an out, so that gave him 2 RBIs. Willie Adames' 13th double of the year. Luke Voigt had 2 doubles, 8 and 9, with 3 on So Luke Voigt continues to just destroy the baseball. I mean, he's hitting 279 with 7 home runs. 279 is a power guy with 7 home runs on, I'm going to say, limited plate appearances is a good year so far for Luke Voigt. Hopefully he keeps it up. Garrett Mitchell with his 22nd double of the year. So Mitchell had the double. Adames had a single along with his double. Winker had 2 singles. Yelich had a single along with his double. Bryce Terang had a double or 2 singles. Luke Voigt had added a single to his home run. Brian Anderson with a single. Victor Caratini with a single. Tyrone Taylor with a single. So RBIs: Winker, Yelich with 2, Terang with 2, Voigt with 2, Anderson with 1, Caratini with 2, Taylor with 2. So that's a good win. Won a series. That's always a positive. Winning series is important. The Cardinals also lost, so now we're a game and a half back, and we're 8 games above 500 so far. We have one person that isn't happy, Christian Little. I don't know. Okay, so he was supposed to be very easy, but I think I offered him slot, but I kind of just want to meet his demand and call it good. Yeah, because I only spent $2 million of our $15 million, so I will meet demand on him and submit offer. Because he is might not be great, but we'll see. I want to get him in our system, get him developing, and see and we're going to continue to put money into our development system. So I'll submit that offer. Now back to our mail. And then the Phillies: Woodruff, Hauser, Lauer, Wood, Wheeler, Nola are the pitching matchups. Realmuto, Turner, Schwarber, Nola, Wheeler. Phillies are just over 500, 4 games over 500. Hopefully we can play well enough, win the series, and continue to battle. The Cardinals had a game on that Monday, because today's now Tuesday, but had a game on Monday and lost. So we are only a game back of the Cardinals, which we have 2 more games to play than 2 more games than them to play. No, never mind. I can't do math sometimes, but never mind. Equal number of games. So game 1 against the Phillies: Woodruff versus Wood. We're going, and we won 9-7. High scoring game, but that's good. Pitching: Woodruff threw 5 innings, gave up 3 runs on 6 hits, had 2 walks and only 3 strikeouts. Milner came in, pitched a scoreless 6th. Robinson came in, gave up a run, but in 2 innings. I wish he stopped going 2 innings. I guess I put him as stopper, so he's going to pitch longer innings. Devin Williams got the win, but also had a blown save. He gave up 3 runs on 3 hits in an inning. And then Matt Bush came in with the 10th save of the year. So that's a good start. We really got after Alex Wood. He gave up 5 runs in 4 2/3 innings. So hitting wise, Mitchell had his 23rd double of the year. Years for Years had his 11th double of the year. Tyrone Taylor had his 3rd double of the year. Luke Voigt had 2 home runs, his 8th and 9th home run of the year. So there we go again, just Luke Voigt almost hitting 300 now, hitting 294. He had 3 hits, so he also had another single. And then Luis Rios with his 18th home run of the year. So he's also going to have 20 he's probably going to end up with 20, 25 home runs. Mitchell, along with his double, had 3 singles. Yeah, he had 4 hits. So a double and 3 singles. Willie Adames with a single. Contreras with 2 singles. Reyes with the home run and the double. Luke Voigt with 2 home runs, and then tops it off with a single. Tyrone Taylor, 2 singles. Christian Yelich, 2 singles. Luke Voigt's home runs were a 2-run home run and a solo home run. So, and then Garrett Mitchell with 2 stolen bases for 26 and 27 of the year. So, if Garrett Mitchell can get his contact up, or can get the ball and play more often, he will be probably a really good leadoff man. His on base is 315, so that's not terrible. But if it was higher and he was stealing that many bases, it would be really good. I don't know why we pitch hit Anderson for Yelich. Anderson could have stayed. I don't know why we did that, but then Anderson could have stayed and played the field too. But yeah, whatever. We won game 1. Tyrone Taylor had an outfield assist from right field. So, good for him. We got an email. We got a random guy from Panama, 15 years old. He's worth watching. He's in the international complex, 30 over or 30 potential. So, probably not going to be anybody, but not going to hurt to put him in our international complex and go from there. And with that last win and the Cardinals' loss, we are now tied for first place in the division. Plus, we're 3 games back of the wild card. So, still probably just chasing the division, but never know. And let's just keep winning games and keep winning series. Going for this series win against the Phillies in game 2. And they lost. Well, we received 2 trade proposals from the Boston Red Sox. They would send us a minor leaguer, and they would get Tyrone Taylor and a minor leaguer. So this guy, but I don't need, he's an outfielder. I don't need another outfielder. That's the thing. I don't need an outfielder. I know that he's 47-45 and 50-45-45 and 65 defense, so he's good defensively, but I don't need another outfielder. I've got enough outfield prospects. Otherwise, we could send them. Oh, Mike Barrasso. He's, as much as I like Barrasso, he's not really getting time in this game. I like Barrasso in real life. I think he has a chance to be good. But giving up Eduardo Garcia, not great. I like that. And then Marvin Alcantara and Jing Jung Lu. He's 18 years old. He's going to be a while to develop. Let's click in and see. He's probably going to be a second baseman. Going to just be an average hitter if he fully develops. Let's look at my head scout is not as high on him as the rest of the baseball community. They're saying he could have 70 contact, 45 power, 55 home run power, same with discipline, and then 60 avoid Ks, and that he's already at a 40 avoid Ks. But that's just where my scouts vary. I just don't. Is it worth taking a shot on that guy? Let's see. For a starting pitcher who is 24 years old already, that is probably going to be a lifetime minor leaguer, right? He's in high A now. And he's pretty good in high A. Let's go to double A. He could be average in double A, but I don't think he'll ever be a major league pitcher. He just doesn't have the, I mean, he's got the velocity. He just doesn't have, I don't think, everything else. But, you know, maybe he could. If I was going to do one of these two deals, I would do this one. Let's go into trade discussion and look. And the thing is, Barrasso is there, right? And like, not really using him. He's just down in double A. Contract wise, expires. Where do you see arbitration? I mean, trade, major league service time. Yeah, he's only got 3 years of service time, so he's still going to be in arbitration. Yeah, and it's going to be 2.6 million. I think I would rather go and try to I think it's makes sense. I go get a shortstop that might be okay, and then a starting pitcher that's probably just going to fill the rotation fill minor leagues at some point, for a guy that's going to be 2.6 and isn't playing right now, isn't in the major leagues, and then a guy that's also a prospect. But I think the other scouts are higher on this guy. I kind of have an understanding, like, this guy's 3 years younger. I'm going to complete the trade, I think, yeah. So I got to move people around because I got them. They just go to the lowest minor league system. So I wonder if that would be considered Carolina? No. Is it? Yeah. So I'm going to move him to high A where he was, and then where he might have went to the international. No, he was in. Oh, right here. He already got moved to second base. I think I'm going to move him to Carolina and see. I mean, he's 18 years old. Let's try it, right? Like, hopefully he performs. Oh, we didn't look at the box score. I do not believe for this game. No, we did not go to the box score. So we lost 7-9 in game 2 of the series. Hauser went 4 2/3, 7 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Pampas threw an inning and a third. He, let me see, did not inherit any runners. Gave up 3 hits and a run, 2 strikeouts. Scott, 1 inning, gave up a run, 2 hits, 2 strikeouts. Strzelecki, a third of an inning, 2 hits, 2 runs. So not a good outing for Strzelecki. Cam Robinson came in, gave up, had 2 inherited runners, let them both score. Those were Strzelecki's runs. So just not a good day for a bullpen. Every pitcher that was in the game gave up a run. But we chased Zach Wheeler early. He only pitched 3 innings and gave up 5 runs. So we got after Wheeler. We just weren't good enough to keep them from hitting the ball either. Adames had a double, his 14th of the year. Winker had his 13th home run of the year, a 2-run shot. Rowdy had his 20th home run of the year, a 2-run home run, and Garrett Mitchell with his 4th home run of the year, a solo shot. So Mitchell also had a single with his home run, Adames with a double, Rowdy with his home run, Contreras with a single, Reyes with a single, Winker with his home run, and Trang with 2 singles. So a lot of we hit a lot of home runs today. It wasn't a lot of small ball, I don't think, which is not good. But you know, it's gonna be tough to score some games or tough to string together hits. But if you can score 7 runs in a game, you should win. Like, that's part of my issue. We scored 7 runs and we lost. Those are the games you have to win. Now, rubber match in the series, going for the win against the Phillies, and we ended up losing. Justin Wilson's coming off the IL. I will put him in rehab assignment. He gets 30 days, gives me 30 days to make a decision, so that's good. We lost 2-1, right? Like, so the game that we score 7 runs, we give up 9. In the game that we have a great pitching performance and we hold them to 2 runs, we only score a run. Lauer, 6 1/3, 6 hits, 2 runs, 9 strikeouts. Strzelecki threw a scoreless. We're allowed a runner home to score, and then Milner came in through a scoreless 8th. Nola threw 7 innings of one-run baseball, and then their two of their relievers came in and got out. Pitched the 8th and 9th to finish off the game. Hitting wise, Winker with the only RBI. Rowdy with his 9th double of the year. Damas with a single. Rowdy with a single along with his double. Winker with a single. Frelick with 2 singles. Anderson with a single and Caratini with a single. So we scattered 8 hits, but the hits were literally scattered. I feel it seems like it was 8 hits, but it was just all over the place. But Turang had his 21st stolen base of the year. So we lost that series. Game and a half back of the Cardinals now. Going over the trade. So, yeah, I mean, I don't mind that if we got a pitcher. I mean, if we got another prospect to hopefully maybe bolster our farm system. Draft pick signed our offer. Another draft pick signed our offer. 20 overall, 50 potential. 20 overall, 60 potential. So that's good. They can go sit in the rookie league at least for the rest of the year. And then I'll probably go through and in the offseason organize, look ahead and think, who do I need to go ahead and put where and do what with? I mean, who's going to be my top guys? Next series, the Atlanta Braves. They're 64-33 so far. So they are killing it. They're almost 31 games over 500. They're really good. Freddie Peralta, Corbin Burns, Aaron Ashby, and then Spencer Strider, Wright, and Morton. So they've got some, and then Murphy, Acuna, Harris, and Olsen as their top players. So could be a tough series, but who knows? Let's go. Game 1. We won. You see, it's baseball. You never know. Baseball's weird like that. You never know. Another rookie signing, 2045. Let's see. They might be there. They might not. At the end of the year, their potential might change if they get rescouted. So let's go look at box score. Freddie Peralta, 6 innings, 1 hit, 1 run. It was a home run. So he gave up 1 hit and a home run, had 2 walks, 6 strikeouts. So really good start for Freddie Peralta. Cam Robinson came in with his 6th hold of the year, 2 1/3 innings, with 1 hit and a walk, but 3 strikeouts. And then Devin Williams with his 20th save of the year, finishing out the 9th inning. Hitting wise, you had Contreras 13th home run or 13th double of the year with 2 ons. So that was his RBI. Sal Frelick his 8th double of the year with a 1 on. No RBI for him on that one. Bryce Terang his 18th double of the year with a 1 on. That turned out to be a RBI, probably. Garrett Mitchell with a single, Contreras with the double, Urias with 2 singles, Frelick with a double, and Bryce Terang with the double. And then Garrett Mitchell with his 29th stolen base of the year, and then we had a 4.63 and a 6.43 double play. They only had 2 hits, so not a whole lot for them offensively. Now we are, so after that, winning 1 game of this series so far. We're going to go try to clinch the season series, or the series win, and we won, right? So we playing a team that's 30 games over 500, and we won the first 2 games in the series. Corbin Burns was really good, 7 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 9 strikeouts. Again, his one run was a solo home run. So Pempis came in through 1 inning, or through a third of an inning, gave up 3 hits and 3 runs. So he struggled. And then Bush, inning in the third, he did not inherit any runners, so must have been hit, home run for Pempis. Bush, inning in the third, 2 hits, no runs, 2 strikeouts, and Peter Strzelecki came in and threw the last third of an inning for us. Garrett Mitchell, or hitting wise, Damas with 2 doubles, 15 and 16 of the year. Terang with his 19th double of the year. Rowdy with his 10th double of the year. Rowdy with his 21st home run of the year. Winker with his 14th home run of the year. And Garrett Mitchell with his 5th home run of the year. So a 2-run home run for Mitchell. So RBIs were Mitchell, 2 for Mitchell, 2 for Rowdy, 3 for Winker, and 1 for Terang. Mitchell with his home run. Willie had his 2 doubles and then a single for 5 bases. Rowdy with the home run and double for 6 bases. Contreras with a single. Winker with a home run and a single. Terang with a double and 2 singles for 3 hits for him. So, I mean, we hit the ball today. We scored 8 runs and had 12 hits. So when you can score 8 runs and have 12 hits, that's good. Damas with a stolen base and Sal Frelick with his 7th stolen base of the year. And we got a series win, and we are tied for the division. This is to get us 10 games over 500 in this last game, going for the sweep of the really good Atlanta Braves. Let's go back to that screen. I think that we won. Yeah, we did. So we got a sweep of the before the series 31 games over 500 Atlanta Braves. They were 64 and 33. So we go look at pitching. Aaron Ashby, 5 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Gave up a home run. Obi Milner, inning in a third. Scott, a third of an inning. Cam Robinson, 7 an inning and 2/3, 3 hits, but no runs. And then Devin Williams for his 21st save of the year. So, decent day by our pitching staff. Still gave up 5 runs, which isn't great, but we're starting to hit the ball a little bit, starting to warm up hitting the ball, which is a plus. Willie Adames is 17th double of the year. Christian Yelich's 14th double of the year. I think that's probably scored okay. Winker with his 16th double of the year, and Brian Anderson with his 6th double of the year. Bases, Adames added a single to his home run. Rowdy Tellez with a single. Jesse Winker with 3 singles with his double. Sal Frelick with a single, Christian Yelich with a single to add to his double. Turang, single, Brian Anderson, his double, and Caratini, 2 singles. So Caratini's starting to maybe hit the ball a little bit more. Maybe I should split more time with him and Contreras. I don't know. I think he's fine though. I mean, I kind of like how we have it set up. Garrett Mitchell. Hey, number 30 for Garrett Mitchell. Garrett Mitchell's just out here stealing bases. Getting hits and stealing bases. I love it. We had 3 double plays, a 3-6-1 double play, and then a 5-4-3 double play, and then another 3-6-1 double play. So 2 3-6-1s, but having 3 double plays in a game is good. I mean, an overall great little 3-game stretch there for us. Let's go check out the mail because we got a lot of it. I'll leave that one later. We got a trade proposal. Oh. So we would get Zach Wheeler. God. Arm. Who's 33 years old. That we probably can't retain after this year. But we're giving up Robert Gasser. And a prospect. But we're also giving up Tyrone Taylor. This looks like a knock it out of the park. You upgrade your starting pitching, right? Type of move. But okay, so we actually got him starting for next year. We actually got him for next year too. Is it remain? I wonder if they retain 70%. It has to be 70% of the remaining contract, right? So that would be doable. 70% of 23,000 or 23 million. So they would pay 16 of it. So we would pay $7 million. So we would get a starting pitcher for $7 million. I mean, as much as I like Gasser, I think I have to do this deal, right? Like, it's something I have to do. It's almost too good to not do. You're getting a good starter. Like, I think I have to do this deal. Like, it almost like it has to be done, right? Like, what else am I going to do? Not do that deal? Like, I'll think about it. Maybe that's how we'll start the next episode, I think. Leave your comments leave your thoughts in the comments. What you think. We have a very enticing trade offer. If I should take the deal or not. We're kind of getting rid of one of our starting pitchers that we'd want to use. The only thing about him is that, like, for our owner goal of building the farm, he would be at the major league level next year. He would not be included in this, right? So if I'm going and saying, like, hey, we can go ahead and try to get this or go for it this year, and then also be okay with it next year with having Wheeler as well, that might be the play. It's weird that the Phillies are giving up and putting him on the trade block, but let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. I will let me know what you think. to recap this episode, we went 6-3. We won the first series, lost the second series, but then got a sweep in the third series, all even out 6-3. We are now 10 games over 500, and we have a 1-game lead in the division. So overall, I think this was a great episode. Great little stretch for us. Please let me know what you want me to do about the trade in the comments. And then, let me know. Also, I'm thinking about doing a live stream on Friday. So, Friday evening, I don't know what time. If I could get some people to say, yeah, they would watch it, I would watch it, and maybe I would go and finish the rest of the year. Thanks. Have a great day.